there, and welcome back to the endless Modpack. So today's episode will be more immersive engineering. Yay! So what we're going to look at today are maybe three, maybe four machines, and then hopefully, depending on what time we've got, a mining drill as well, just to see what it is like. So let's get started. So I've done quite a bit of prep work already, which belongs in these three chests. So what we're going to look at today is green power, the biodiesel engine, the squeezer, the what do you call this thing, the fermenter, and the actual refinery. And hopefully, if we've got time, we will also be looking at the crusher as well. But if we don't, we'll get to it eventually. Like I say, I've already done some prep work. This chest is for the crusher, this chest is for the fermenter and the squeezer, and this one is for the refinery itself. So as you can see, I've made the blocks already for this. So for the squeezer you need 19 engineering blocks and 8 squeezers, and for the fermenter, 8 fermenter blocks and another 19 light engineering blocks. I don't know if I went through this last time, but to actually create the engineering blocks, you need mechanical components, copper and iron. To make the mechanical components, you need copper and more iron. Yeah. And then the industrial squeezer, you need pistons, iron mechanical components, more iron and pistons, and then green dye, which you can use either cactus green or whatever is available. I use the Botania mod because I had some green dye laying around. Basically the same for the fermenter, apart from you need blue dye or lapis, which makes things a little bit easier. And then for the refinery you need steel scaffolding, which is steel fences, steel at the top, or industrial craft depending on what you want to use. For the steel fence, it's just steel in a normal fence pattern there. Then you've got your light engineering blocks, which we went through, and then the heavy engineering blocks, which is slightly different. You need the electrum in the center, which is made from crushed gold and silver, but then you also need steel mechanical components, and that got me that one, because when I was crafting these I thought it was just the normal iron ones, but these are steel mechanical components, so watch out for that. But it's just steel and copper to make them, because I was wondering what were going off, why couldn't I craft it? But I figured it. So we're going to make these guys today, so let me just grab these blocks and we will get to work in a second. If you remember, in the last episode I was messing around with a water wheel just down here trying to get it to work, but like I said, I moved it and I built this little structure around it, and it's all connected and it's all working. Not the prettiest of structures. I just used some treated wood around it with treated wood planks, which I had just to make it look a little bit better. Like I say, it's nothing fancy. You know, all I'm doing is messing around with the mod pack. Let me try that again. All I'm doing is messing around with this actual mod at the moment. Whether or not I actually get to build a large structure to house everything in, that's to be foreseen, because I have been told that the next patch could actually need a world restart, which is fine by me if I'm completely honest with you, because I would like to do things a few things a little bit differently. And then we'll be able to get going. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put these machines over here. Yeah, somewhere around here will do. Let's get rid of these white flowers. Who needs these white flowers? Not me. I know there's something to do with about any of them. Right, so let's have a think about this. Right, I'm going to build the refinery first, and you'll see why in a minute. Let me just stop that. Oh yeah, something I found out about this book. You see this question mark to the right, just here. If you hover over it, it actually tells you exactly what you need. So the skill scaffolding, the like engineering blocks, the steel fence, and the hopper. And this is actually the crusher. So we don't actually want that one, do we? We want the biodiesel. We will start with this guy here. So like I said, it tells you exactly what you need. 8 steel scaffolding, 6 light engineering blocks, excuse me, and 27 engineering blocks. So I'm going to try and craft this thing. So what do we need? Okay, so we need skill scaffolding, the light engineering blocks, and that guy. I may need to keep switching to and from the book, so I do apologise if that gets a little bit annoying, but this is the first time actually building this thing, so you'll have to bear with me. So let's build this thing this way around. So we need 2 of them guys, 2 of them, and then it was a light engineering block there, and something on those sort of lines. Then the heavy engineering blocks there and there. Then the scaffolding blocks there and there. Cool, so that's the first stage. The next stage is a gap in the center with a light engineering block there, covered by these guys, like so. Then the final stage is just, I know I could morph into a bat, but it's just like that, I believe. We'll see if I've made a complete fool of myself again. Then we use the hammer and we right click. Yep, and there we go. There's the refinery. Cool. So I believe that is the power input there. I think that's the output there for that. So it needs some power, which I'll sort out later. But let's see if we can't now make the squeezer and the fermenter. Okay, so now this is the reason why I built this thing first, because this should automatically input if I've done things right. This one's a little bit easier to make, as he says as he makes a mistake. There we go, I'm doing a bit of poetry for you there. So that can go there. Then yeah, we'll do the squeezer on this side. I don't know if I'm doing this 100% right, but how did you end up down there, you silly thing? Right. I need you back down there, please. Thank you. We'll finish this one off like so with the hammer, right click, and there is our squeezer. It seems to have got a few import exports, so that's fine. And then we'll basically do the same on this side. fermenter. And done, and boom. Done. Cool. So, let's have a think about this. Let me grab some resources here. Like I said, these machines will need power. Go. So that's them. Let me just grab some sugarcane as well. I've got a load in my base, but that means heading back down there. So I can just grab these. Okay, cool. So I think the fermenter takes the hemp seeds. Let me double check this. It does actually tell me in this. I might as well double check it. So the squeezer takes the hemp seeds. Okay, so the squeezer takes the hemp seeds, which is this one, and the fermenter takes the sugar canes, melons, apples, or potatoes. So we'll stick them in there. So let's try and get some power to some of these guys. I have to figure this one out because I didn't really think about the positioning for power. That's me being silly. Might actually need to try and create some more. Let me just grab wire cutters here. Have I got any medium fault connectors? Cool. I'm going to need them. Because I don't think it really matters where you stick the converters on these guys. So we can... oh, unless that's the power one there. That might be the power. So we'll stick that there. I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it's not. I'm not 100% sure. I think you can put these anywhere on this machine. It's just this one needs to be there. And that does look kind of familiar to what's on top. Again, don't hold me to it. Okay, so we've got that. We just need some wiring. Ow. And I think the easiest way to get some wiring at the moment, so just bear with me, is just to do a little bit of Project E here. So we need, oh, we've actually got a diamond in there. That should be cool. That's fine. So we've got 9. Might do us. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. Oh, get up. Climb a ladder. See, I can't even climb a ladder, let alone do any sort of wiring work today. So let's reconnect you to you. That's going to be over 17 blocks, isn't it? I could. That's not going to reach, is it? No. Okay. Time to do some messing about. Yeah, I should have probably put these over there rather than where they are. In fact, let me actually do that, and I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, welcome back. Sorry about that. I should have really thought about that a little bit more clearer, but there we are. It's all done now, I hope. Might still need to make some pillars or something, but we'll see. So we'll go from here. I'm hoping this will work. Come on, do it. Too far away from the connection. Ish, why shouldn't you do anything less? So what we'll do, just for tempo, we'll stick you there. Have you come down there, and then hopefully we should be able to do what we want. Now connection is obstructed, probably because this guy needs to be a little bit higher. Okay, so I'll probably need to make one of these fence posts at some point, but we should be okay. We'll get there eventually with this wiring, don't worry. It's all part of the learning experience. So we'll get you to there. Then we'll try doing that. Thank you. Then we should be able to move you directly from there to there. But can we do that? No, we cannot. I kind of wondered. So let's do that instead. You work. You will. Good lad. And then there we go. Like I say, not the most attractive thing in the world, but I can sort that out later. Okay, so hopefully these guys will start slowly getting power, because it's not like we've got the best power source in the world. But yeah, that should be fine. Cool. You're slowly getting power. So, it did appear when I broke the machines, I did lose the hemp and the sugar canes that I collected. Which is a bit of a bugger, but that's no one's fault but my own. So let's do a little bit of a clear up inventory sort of thing. Well, should be okay. Let's stick them in there. Okay, so let's grab a couple of stacks of hemp and a couple of stacks of sugar canes. Obviously, if you've got My Factory Reloaded or like that, you could quite easily automate this process. Let me just double check what goes where. Squeezer. We need the industrial hemp, so you go in there, and you should get plant oil, which is fine. Awesome. And then in here we stick the sugar canes, which should make us ethanol. The sugar canes make us ethanol, which then produces the biodiesel. And yes, we are going to need a little bit more power to keep things running, but we have managed to get biodiesel, which is kind of cool, because obviously then we can use that to make a diesel generator, which in turn will create us more power. Or one of the things I did want to look at today, which should be okay I think, is one of the actual tools, which is this mining drill. So what's that? Bucket of plant oil. I don't think we need that just yet. Or do I actually need something else before there? I need an engineer's workbench. Okay. Maybe we won't get to that today. It's been bad enough trying to sort that out. I will do a little bit more research in the mining drill. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think I will call it there for this episode. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I know it's been a bit of a weird one, but yeah, should be okay, I think. So, like I say, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next episode. So, goodbye.